Hey guys, I actually purchased these books like a month or so ago when I went to Bloomington. These books come from the Half Price Books outlet there, as well as two different Goodwill stores that we went to. This book is called White Snow, Bright Snow, and I really liked the illustrations. It reminded me kind of Virginia Lee Sorensen and just an older style, and I really appreciated the images in the story. This seems cute. This is called First Things First, an illustrated collection of sayings useful and familiar for children so they can kind of get a handle on the English language. Actions speak louder than words, many hands make light work, things like that. This is Bonnie's Big Day by James Herriot, which is part of his collection that is included in the Sunlight Kindergarten program. What do you do with a tale like this? We read this last summer and it is hilarious and my kids really liked it. It's factual and it's fun. It shows pictures of different kinds of animals and different body parts that they have, and it tells you about them. This is The Green-Tailed Mouse by Leo Leone. I love his illustrations. He is a really fun author. And he writes cute stories about mice. This is Black and White. I've never heard of this, but it is a Caldecott Medal winner. I tend to usually pick those up. In a class I took last summer, they talked about how that was kind of prejudicial because people will tend to pick them over other books. It doesn't mean that other books are necessarily superior, but I do buy them. This is The Outside and Inside of Trees. It's a really neat nonfiction book that shows about the different parts of the tree. I mean, even cells. That is amazing. Really, really fun, educational, great pictures. This is Timelines, Explorers, Expeditions, and Pioneers. It goes throughout all the different ages. Here we have Overland, back it up to China, Africa and America, the Vikings. So really neat images, factual information. This is a learning resources book, Tangram Bubbles. I have a huge, big old ice cream bucket full of these, and I'm always looking for things to do with them. So I thought that this would be neat. I could copy the pages, or they could just use the book to create the different Tangram images. This is called Look Inside the Earth, and it has these really neat pop-out pages, and you can go all the way down to the center of the Earth. And I thought that was really cool. Little People Big Book about things we ride. This is about all different kinds of transportation, how we get around. Again, really cool images, familiar faces with the Little People characters. Another win for me is Anything Magic School Bus, and this is about Imperial China, which is super cool because the Children's Museum is having a Chinese exhibit right now with Take Me There China and also the Terracotta Warriors, and so this fit right in with them. I was a little disappointed that the Warriors weren't mentioned in this, but it was still really cool. I saw another book haul video that this was featured in, and I thought it was so neat, and when I found it I was super excited and had to buy it. There's all kinds of different information about Egypt in here, and there's pockets and little hidden things on all of the pages, so a really cool book. Always buy American Girl books when I can find them. Molly Learns a Lesson, Sticker Fun Book of Dinosaurs. This book still has most of the stickers, and the pages haven't all been worked through. Eric Carle's always a win. The Foolish Turtle, Come Back, Amelia Bedelia. Another Curious George book, At the Fire Station. Berenstain Bears, On Time. Big Red Kite, Home Sweet Tree. Ramona and Her Mother by Beverly Cleary, Ramona and Her Father, The Great Gilly Hopkins, Heroes of America, Benjamin Franklin. This is an Abeka book, Kind and Brave. We're kind of eclectic, and I like to piece together parts of my curriculum, although I do prefer Sunlight and 5 in a Row, but lots of literature, and I've heard good things about these Abeka readers, so I was excited to find one. Snot Stew is a book that I remember reading when I was young, and I think my children will enjoy it. Bridge to Terabithia, I think, is a little bit too heavy for them right now, but a classic to have nonetheless. Emily's Runaway Imagination. I love Beverly Cleary, and this seemed just like a really neat book. My oldest daughter loves knock-knock jokes and riddles, and so we got this for her. James Whitcomb Riley, Little Orphan Annie, and Other Poems. Poetry is such an important aspect of children's life, and I thought this collection was cool. Apples by Gail Gibbons. She's a fantastic children's nonfiction writer, and we have 2 apple trees and love to learn about them. And so I think we've read this book last fall, but now we have it. The Thesaurus for Kids, really important to have one of these in your home. Really neat to expand little vocabularies. This is a Dr. Seuss kind of workbook. I had purchased one of these previously, and now I have 2 for my 2 children, so they don't have to share. Usborne Science Experiments, again, I always buy them when I find them. Amazing information, amazing images. Usborne books are fantastic. And this was cute, a little book of manners, courtesy and kindness for young ladies. I do have 2 little girls, and we are always working on our manners. And these are some books that I found to go along with the Sunlight and, excuse the glare, 5 in a row. So we have My Father's Dragon, part of Sunlight, Family Under the Bridge is part of Sunlight, The 100 Dresses is a part of Sunlight, and then Hitty in Her First 100 Years. This is Above and Beyond, 5 in a row, and I found this for 50 cents and was so super excited. I don't really know much about the book, but it looks to me like it's about a China doll and maybe her first 100 years of life. So I'm really excited and glad to share these with you guys. Have a nice day.